Finn, who's got Zipping Orlando. And Min, talk us through this run last week. That first section, he was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, no, he came out real good last week. He needs to do that again this week.
The small field though, vacant box on his inside. How do you see the race being run?
Oh, I haven't really looked at him. I don't look at form, but if he comes out like he did last week, I think he'd be hard to beat.
I think that's when you've got a dog of his calibre as well. You know the dog, you're not really worried about what else is in the race. You just got to rely on him to do the right thing, Min.
Yeah, that's right. He's just got to get to the fence where he likes to get, and he chases hard after that.
Quality dog, and we were just touching on, he's obviously done plenty of racing over 700 and recently back to 500, but this 600 really is his pet distance, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, especially down in Melbourne. 600, yeah, it's up his alley.
And we'll chat later on about Zipping Vanessa. She goes around in the national distance final later on tonight, but how's she feeling?
Yeah, no, she's had a good week. She just needs to get the start right tonight and she'll be a chance.
Best of luck starting here in race 3, Min.
Thank you.
That was Minnie Finn. Patch, back to you for the late mail.
Yeah, I'm with Zipping Orlando here, Kat, and as Min said, he was so good last week and obviously come down for the trip with Zipping Vanessa having trial between races, and he come down and just went straight to the front, won in fast time. So that was his first hit out over more than 500 metres since late June. So it has been a bit of a spell for a greyhound who we know is one of the star stayers not only of New South Wales but around Australia, and 600 metres, as you just touched on with Minnie as well, is his pet distance. I think he can replicate exactly what he did last night. Let's see if he can do that. In the meantime, let's head upstairs to Dan Hibbert. This is race number 3 here at the Meadows on Nationals Night.
Odds-on favourite here ahead of Wheel and Go at $5. Has won 17 of 55, 3 of 18 over this trip with 11 placings down the track behind Zohar Bale in the state final here last time out. Before that, second to Hector Fawley, and got beaten a length there, and Hector probably didn't have any right to win that race, and we've seen what he's done since then in the Speed Star. So his form is really strong, and it is going to be a good clash between the favourite and the second favourite, that's for sure. Great Guy was really good last time, 34.58. 3 out of 5 over this trip with a third, so he's got a good record, low draw, and he is the third pick. Kai Bale next best at $7. His form's been ultra impressive as well, and he was second to Triumph at Sandown last time out. Moving in well, third of the night, the West Meadows Cricket Club, mix 3 and 4, and we're just about set. Favourite 180, Zipping Orlando in the blue. They're set to run. Ready, set, and away. Zipping Orlando, fair to go. Great Guy speed. Also, Gabby Giros carving over. Gabby Giros is going to lead. Here comes Kai Bale, and they've got to the front, and the favourites got squeezed up with Wheel and Go and gone back to second last. So it's Kai Bale out in front will take catching. Gabby Giros is second. Third was Wheel and Go. Fourth in Great Guy. Zipping Orlando weaving through, and last was Ariana Bale, but Kai Bale off the back leads out by 6. Trying hard was Wheel and Go. Running on was Great Guy, but Kai Bale deserved to win, and he gets it. Kai Bale wins it by 4 over Wheel and Go and Great Guy. Next in Gabby Giros from Ariana Bale, and just forget Zipping Orlando ever went round. 34 and 53 the time. Number 8, Kai.
Sam Grenfell, Kai Bale, too good in race 3. What did you make of that performance off box 8?
Super. I'm glad he jumped the way he did, and yeah, he's pretty strong over the back, so I knew they wouldn't catch him from there.
Box 8 can be pretty tricky here at the Meadows, but he's a class dog and was probably a little bit overlooked in this race tonight.
Yeah, he's overlooked lately, but yeah, he's in good form, and yeah, he always runs time and always tries his hardest, so what more could you ask?
I was just going to say, he's probably not a leading light, but he's just one of those lovely little dogs that everyone would love to have in their kennel because he goes out and runs the same honest race every week.
Yep, yeah, he tries every week, so it doesn't matter what box he's got, he just tries.
Well, congratulations, hopefully the start of a good night.
Thanks.
That was Sam Grenfell. Jace, what did you make of that performance? Kai Bale, too good.
Well, he took advantage of the draw, that's what he did, and hooked around that sort of drama that was down underneath him where Zipping Orlando was caught outside a Great Guy, and from that point on, looked quite difficult for him, and as they passed the post the first time round, he was out of the race, and as Kai Bale got away, knowing his natural strength, he was going to be very, very hard to beat. So 34.51 will be his time, which will be rounded up. Funny dog, Kai Bale, because Neil Jones, who is an employee of the Grenfell team, does a lot of help and works with them. He loves Kai, and there was a moment where I think they were waiting for a flight to go up to Brisbane and compete up there, and Kai wouldn't get out of bed, so Neil had to go in there and say, Kai, get up, it's time to go. And off he went and strutted his stuff up